Together and Weapons are two sides of the same coin. One movie is great, in my opinion, a true standout from a rising voice in the space, and one is perfectly solid. Good time at the movies. They're both mordantly funny. They both have strong performances. One is aggressively sold on its theme, which doubles as its premise, and the other is sold on mystery, confusion, elision, the dark romance of not knowing. That's a feeling I love at the movies. The latter is something that is increasingly rare. It doesn't mean that the latter isn't shot through with big ideas. There are big ideas in the movie Weapons, but they're subtext, unannounced, and kind of ready to be picked over after you've seen the whole piece. But one movie is just pure suspense in the telling, a kind of ticking clock, just waiting to rattle at its conclusion, while the other is diagrammatic. It's an exploration of its idea, a little bit at the expense of its story. Together isn't bad. I mostly enjoyed myself with the movie, and I don't want to pick on it too much compared to Weapons, but it does underscore where I think horror was or has been, what kinds of movies tend to rise to the surface, especially those through the smaller super indies like Neon and A24, versus what old school studio horror suspense films were about and could accomplish